If you ever thought the left would go quietly after the disastrous presidency of Joe Biden, if you thought they would slink out of the room silently and in complete shame for what they've done to this country, well, you were certainly wrong. But my guess is most of you already figured that out. They have no intention of leaving, not peacefully, and hopefully not ever in their minds. Of course, most politicians never admit they're wrong, any of them. But this is so much worse. They have pummeled the economy, left the southern border wide open, overseen a massive spike in violent crime around this country, all over in fact, and entangled us into positions of weakness and vulnerability in foreign wars. Wars that could lead to our direct involvement before it's all over. And that, of course, pushes us to the brink of World War III. And if you think that's just rhetoric, you're not paying attention, not closely. Yes, Democrats and the weak-willed, spineless Republicans that let it happen should all apologize loudly for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, but instead they're stepping on the gas to step on your rights as American citizens, targeting free speech as hate speech and treating speaking up and telling the truth as some kind of crime in modern America. You see, they want to demolish the First Amendment, and that's just a good start for them. It's quite clear they have a lot on their agenda. They want to criminalize driving your car to work, heating and cooling your home, having hot water, or even having a refrigerator to keep your food cold. They want to criminalize all the things that make first world countries, well, first world countries. They want to force you to live under some eco-terrorist mindset that basically says that anything you do is an assault on the planet, and there should be penalties for such behavior, so they are mapping out what those penalties should be for you. Not for them, of course. They want to divide you by race while screaming racism. They applaud the lowering of standards under the misguided idea that somehow by doing so, the world would be a better place. That also feeds the fictional need of more diversity, equity, and inclusion, as if I picked my doctor based on race or gender. Newsflash, I don't. They've spent the past 20 years or more coming after Christians and painting Christians as the bad guys in America. They've also shown their true colors when it comes to Jews, too. In fact, if you are a follower of either, you almost are certainly a racist, a white supremacist, a white nationalist, and according to this administration, are the biggest threat to this nation. Shocking. It's all a lie, but they don't care. They don't care about you or your kids or your quaint little church and church family and church on Sunday. They don't care about those things. They care about two things. Two things: power and money.